Wow. What we are going to talk about today, guys, is something that we all saw coming for a long time now, at least since the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. And that is that the Democrats don't just want to change a little. They want to destroy the whole system. And the person that brings this to light is none other than our favorite political activist, not analyst, activist, Don Lemonhead. And before we watch the clip in question, guys, I encourage you all watching, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates on all the videos that I put out talking about the Looney Tune leftists. Anyways, let's go, guys, on to the video.
Hey, you gotta have a full bench. You gotta have a full bench.
Because of what the Republicans did in 2016. Democrats didn't do that in 2016. If Democrats actually wanted the person that was in office now to do it, they would be making the same choice. They would be consistent with their principles.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
And I think that most people don't agree with that idea, which is why they don't care about the difference between left and right. See, until you have a group of people that decide to consistently be better than what they reject, you're going to have people in the exact position they are right now, Don, which is no matter what happens, everybody sticks with their team.
We're going to have to blow up the entire system. And you know what we're going to have to do?
No, I don't know.
You know what we're going to? Yes,
Yeah.
what you have to do?
You just got to vote.
Honestly, from what your closing argument is, you're going to have to get rid of the Electoral College. Because the people...
I don't see it.
Because the minority in this country decides who the judges are and they decide who the president is.
But you need a constitutional amendment to do that.
And if Joe Biden wins, Democrats can stack the courts and they can do that amendment and they can get it passed.
Well, you need two-thirds vote in the Congress and 3/4 of the state legislatures.
They may be able to do that.
Maybe, but that's a tall task. I think if people vote, if you had 80% participation in our...
So you all can see in this clip that Chris Cuomo, Crazy Chris, was actually the voice of reason in this conversation. And that happens quite often when him and Lemonhead are speaking. Because even though Chris is far left and crazy, he doesn't hold a candle to old Don Lemonhead. And Don wasn't nearly as crazy as he is now. If we just go back a few years ago, he was actually somewhat normal. I'm never going to say normal, don't get me wrong. It's impossible to say he's normal when he's talking about getting rid of the Electoral College, destroying the system because of a Supreme Court justice nomination. So we know that Lemon is never going to be normal, and probably never has been. He said what their game plan is, basically, and that is to not only just change a little bit, but they want the whole system completely rewritten, completely changed. Look, I don't even like talking about this subject, simply because the idea of changing the fabric of the United States, the Constitution, how we deal with things legally, is terrifying. And that's what they want. They are trying to change the system. And this is something we've been watching over the last, 4 or 5 months now. They're trying to tear it down to rebuild it. And they've said that. I mean, it's not like I'm making this stuff up. You all have seen that on TV. You've watched these people chanting in the streets about tearing it down and changing how everything is done. They want it gone, and they have one purpose, and that one purpose is socialism, and the ultimate goal, I think, would be communism. I honestly feel odd about even talking about this subject, because 5 years ago, if I had told someone that, look, in 2020, we're going to be literally on the fringes of communism, they would look at me and tell me I'm an idiot and probably slap my face. But here we are, and it's crazy that this is even a topic, but it is, and you have a leading political activist on TV saying we need to destroy the whole system. I can imagine right now, 15 to 20 years ago, if a political analyst had gotten on TV, activist for his case, on TV and said we need to tear the whole system down, destroy the whole system, he would have never worked another day on any TV station. Even his own co-host wouldn't back him up on that, because even Crazy Chris knew that was too crazy for Crazy Chris to destroy the whole system. But the bad thing is, there are plenty of people, especially in the entertainment industry, that are 100% in support of what Don Lemon said. And the only way to stop these lunatics is to get Trump back in office. Because they are going to rearrange everything if they get in power. They're going to cut out many things that make the United States what it is today, like the Electoral College. That's one of the things they will go after first. And I'm honestly not trying to fearmonger or any of those kind of things, but the truth is that you all know in the last 15 to 20 years, we have watched the Democrats turn into a party that's unrecognizable now. I mean, they've gone further and further and further left every single year. And now they're just straight up saying, look, we're communists and socialists. They're not even scared to say it anymore. In fact, Joe Biden, who's been a Democrat his whole life, is actually considered not left enough for a lot of people. And he's super left. And the left only has one direction that they know how to go in, and that's further left. If you think it's left now, let Biden get elected. And after 6 months, maybe a year, when he's too old to continue and Kamala takes over, then you're going to see real leftism. And as most of you all know, if not all of you, we now have a Supreme Court position that we need to fill. And I guarantee you, and you all know this, that they're going to make this practically impossible. Just like they did with Kavanaugh, they're going to do the same thing with the nominee from Donald Trump. We're going to watch them break all the rules, morally, ethically, everything they can do, because these people have no soul, in my opinion. And you're going to see just a small sample of what it's going to be like if old Sleepy Joe gets elected. But anyways, guys, I am finished with this video. I really hope we do not have to go down that crazy nightmare of a road where Biden and Kamala take over. But I would like to leave you all with this question. Do you think that what Don Lemon said was hyperbole? Or do you think that what he said was far more what they really want? Please let me know your opinion on that question in the comment section below. I always appreciate when you all comment to open up more of a discussion on any video that I do. And please do subscribe, because I make videos like this almost every day, focusing in on the stories that the liberal lying media wants to spin or bury. And also, if you could, share the video with your friends. Hit that like button so it'll help me get more exposure. And everyone, I will see you all in the next video. So please take care and stay safe.